What is up, YouTube? Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer here, and we are finally at the special day that we've all been waiting for. Opening night of Major League Baseball. Yes, baseball is finally back. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. And to kick off this season, I'm going to be playing in the MLB The Show 20s Play Now mode, which they're going to be keeping up with the regular season within this particular mode, where they're going to mimic the 60-game season and all the roster updates. They weren't able to do this for franchise because it would have broke the game trying to make all these adjustments for it. So Play Now mode is going to be the mode that you're going to want to play if you want to mimic this year's season real time. Yeah, so the only thing I wish they would have done was remove the crowds. They've done this before in the past when there was a game where there was two teams that played in an empty stadium. I can't remember what the reason for it was. I'm sure someone in the comments will let us know. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. And you know, also check out my streams. I stream every night at 8 p.m. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna quit rambling. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And until the next time, I'm Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, and I'm out. Peace.
This one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here now is Juan Soto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Come on down, Nate. Here you go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Cole's ready. 2-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Line drive to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
It has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1 and 2. And he he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners in the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Eaton. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Stepping in, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Cole into the windup. Full count pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So striding forward now, Eric Thames. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
On the ground near home. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Torres, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Gary.
2 men on, 2 out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
With the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Fastball well outside. Now the 2-1.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Number 7.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Garrett Cole will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him. But stepping in to get play started again, Trey Turner. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for one. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up next,
ready for another chance, Luke Voigt. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul.
What's up, YouTube? Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer here, and
Now
today
a
is a
change
very
up
special
locks
day.
him
I
up
know you
as he
guys are
looks at
excited
strike
because
three
baseball
called, one
is
away.
back
Flat
as
out
of
locked
today.
him up with a
We
change
call
up
it
right
opening
there.
night,
Usually you're trying
and
for
where
a
we have
swing
the
and miss
Yankees
when you throw
versus
that
the
pitch.
Nationals, and it's also, I
Clearly
believe,
he wasn't
the
looking
Giants
for
are
it, so it's a
playing.
backwards K for him.
I can't remember who the Giants are playing, but
Lays
they're
off
also
the
playing
pitch
the
down and away.
But,
Ball two.
you know,
Still
this
all
is
zeros in the run
a
column
special
here in the
time,
fourth inning.
a
Dan,
unique
does
time
this
in the
continue,
world
or
and
does
in our
somebody
country,
score
and
here?
it has
I
impacted
think this
sports
continues for a
as it
while,
has
Matt. Both
impacted
of these pitchers are
everyone
throwing
else in
very
their
well,
daily
throwing
lives. So
strikes, having
now
good
baseball
command of
is
their
officially
off-speed
back.
pitches.
Let's
This
sit
is
back
going to
and
be one
enjoy
of those low-scoring
and watch
affairs.
MLB The Show 20
With the way this
as
guy's
I play
throwing
the
on the
New York
mound, you
Yankees versus
cannot
the
be
Washington
chasing.
Nationals.
You
I
have
still
to
kind of
set
wish
your
they
sights a little
chose
bit
to
lower
remove
and
the
control
crowd,
the
but I
strike
get why
zone.
they didn't
High
do
in
it
the air down
because they
the
still
right
want
field
this to be a
line.
video game where you have fun and enjoy yourself, and they didn't want to
Is over, and
bring
he
too
puts it
much
away
of the
in foul
real
ground
world
for the second
into
out.
the virtual world. The
His way
MLB
out
The
to
Show
mound now
20s
is the
play down
Washington
mode will
manager.
always it's going
And the hook's
to
coming
mimic
with him
the
is
actual
Generally all
60-game
for Max
season.
Scherzer.
They couldn't have the time.
So
They didn't
he'll
have the time
depart
actually
here,
to
and I don't know if
implement this
maybe
into the
there's
franchise
something
mode,
wrong
so
with
they
him
chose
physically,
to play
but
down
it
mode.
seems a very
Rosters are going to
quick
be
hook
updated
as he's
frequently.
gone after
So I
not
hope you guys
allowing a
enjoy the
single
video,
run.
and thanks for watching. Don't forget to
Aaron
leave a like
Hicks
as well.
will look for
I'm
some
Mr. Lux,
two-out
aka the
magic
Married
here
Gamer.
as
I'm
he'll
out.
pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. So a full count now. Shoots this one over to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Weekly hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Eaton has to come in from the next area
Now
code to put this one away. Wow.
DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Torres.
Stepping in now, Torres, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank. It hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Roenis Elias is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 New York. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit down the line at first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out numur 1. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Thames behind 1 and 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 14, Starlin.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
Castro.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Nationals nothing.
Now,
Ryan Harper is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Harper.
Striding in once again, Luke Voigt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1-2 now. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Miguel Andujar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Fouled away. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. The Yanks leave 1. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Jonathan Loizaga is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded back up the middle. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through at their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normal.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 16.
Digging in now, Victor Robles. Going to strike out Victor twice in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that locate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Washington. They trail in. Daniel Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 44.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Hudson.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Eaton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Third baseman, Asdrubal.
Coming to the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll start us off in the 8th. Up high, 2-1 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Brett Gardner is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the payoff pitch home. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Tanner Rainey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mike
hitting for the
Tauchman
Yankees.
will grab a bat and hit
Number
for the pitcher
39.
here.
Mike Tauchman.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey,
Now
talk
back.
about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two and two.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's
Up
3
next for the
times he's
Yankees.
gone down on strikes in
The
this
left
one. So they've really
Giancarlo.
figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
York
half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Bottom of inning number 8
Chad.
set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Thames. Ground ball right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Number 8.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled away. Fouled off. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on
Now
the board.
batting.
They've been struggling
Shortstop.
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding into the box, Trey Turner. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The 2-1 home. This is hit softly to third, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
Now batting,
Second
Howie
baseman.
Kendrick. And with men on
Howie.
base and 2 away, it feels like
Kendrick.
this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Robles is right there, 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher. Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He went deep back in the 5th. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's the 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. As Victor Robles digging in now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Eaton.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hit to third. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting. The catcher. Yan.
In now for Washington, Yan Gomes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Last strike now for the Nats. Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Wilmer Depot.
Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.